Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznak, and we are still back on Beaver Creek. Back on Beaver Creek. So probably the reason why I said that is I've been recording multiple episodes in a row, kind of in the same play session. I'm trying to get a bunch of the Beaver Creek stuff done and kind of dated out and preloaded, and that way I can focus on another project. But I've been having a hard time finding time to play. That's been the hardest time right now, with holidays and the end of the year coming up and work and picking up extra shifts. It's been really tough. So I'm really trying to get as much done as I can while I can. So. But yeah, the hay's ready. What I've been doing is I actually plowed in this other field over here. So I've got all that plowed in. And I put some lime on it. I still need to fertilize it, plant it, all that stuff. But the hay is ready, and we need hay because the sheep are hungry. They're all in the red, and we need some hay. So we're just going to get right to work here. At least try to, if I can steer this thing. Alright, so we're just going to get right to work. We're going to roll this up, bale it up, be good to go. At least that's my plan. Hope you all are doing well. If you're watching this and my schedule worked as I planned, it should be Monday. So happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. If it isn't Monday, then my math is wrong and I can't count. Which wouldn't be too surprising. But again, hope you all had a great weekend. I'm sure I did. It's kind of funny talking in the future. You know? Isn't it kind of neat? Kind of plan ahead. Who says time travel isn't possible? Right now you're viewing the past thanks to the joys of modern technology. Hope you liked the last video. I did stuff a little bit different on the last Beaver Creek. I put some background music the whole time, so I hope you liked it. I'm gonna do that again on this one, so you probably can hear. There's probably a little music going. This video probably won't be too long. It just depends on how fast we can get this field rowed up and baled. That's probably all I'm going to do on this episode. At least that's my plan. Alright. Tell you what, let's go up here. I haven't perfected the windrowing yet. It's in 19. I still have a tendency to make a mess. Not doing too bad. Probably my favorite windrower is this Coon one. I like the way the big rake looks. I'm not handy with it. Just not a skill set I've acquired. Really curious to see how many bales we pull off here. It's going to have to last us a little while because the other field hasn't even sprouted yet. It's germinated, but no grass has even grown yet on it. So it's kind of striking me as odd. Here, we'll pause and look real quick, because as you can see right here, there's a grass texture showing up, and it's been hard, and that's showing up as, let me see. It's still showing up as harvested. See? But then if I go over here, to this part that I planted here, there's no grass texture at all. And I hope there's not a bug. I really do. Because that would kind of suck. If none of that grew. And this is all stuff I painted, and this was put in with the placeable. But we'll have to see. Hopefully, hopefully with this season change, we'll find out. So I think, yeah, it should switch over after this day, because we're playing 9-day seasons, so every 3 days is it's kind of a change. I think go back the other way. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Still learning the season stuff. I looked at the hay for like 10 minutes. I'm like, is it hay? Or is it still grass? Because I get confused with the color changes. And I have to tell myself, hay looks a lot like straw now. I mean, because at least to me, the color, it looks a lot like straw. And then dried grass looks like the old hay, and of course wet grass is just green. But when we cut this, it was already dry, so it didn't take too long to dry, which was pretty handy. We didn't have to ted it or do any of that stuff. As far as I understand, if we were to ted it, it would kind of like reset the whole timer, which was kind of a timer involved. But I really don't understand that stuff, so. We can just kind of go up and down now. We're going to do that. Let's use our fancy technology. Auto. Might as well. We have it. We have the technology. Set our course here. I gotta turn my lines on. There it is. We need to shift this over a little. Other way. Other way, other way, other way, other way. Alright, there we go. So what have I done? This, if I'm recording this now, but it'll come out by Monday. But what have I done? You know, that's the hard part. It's because I'm a few days behind. I wish I could. I really wish I could stream. Something I can't wait to do. Maybe one day when I grow up, I'll have real internet. But as it sits right now, I'm stuck with some pretty slow internet. It's not very good. It's unfortunate, but it's the joys of living in the middle of nowhere. It's really not even the middle of nowhere. It's just part of the country I live in is just really slow to upgrade its infrastructure. Fortunately. There's upgrades going on, but it's probably going to be a couple years before I get nice internet. Excuse me. I had the yawns. Oh, turn. Making pretty quick work of this. So we should be able to knock this out pretty fast. Get this baled up. Put them in storage. All that good stuff. Looks like we're missing chunks here and there. Readjust our width here. There we go. I notice sometimes, like if the implement's folded up or anything like that, the width is off just enough to kind of create just a little issue here and there. And just like that, we are almost finished. We'll start baling here. I can't wait to use that baler. I have to remind myself, don't wrap them. You don't want to wrap the hay bales. See, I'm kind of making a mess here. Everything was nice and pretty. Now it's all a mess. It's alright though. Get kind of we'll straighten these lines up a little. There we go. Nice big windrows. And so we can somehow do this. Yeah. Let's do this. There we go. The hard part about this game sometimes is scale. I mean, you can you're like, oh well, these windrows aren't very tall, but I mean that's probably like 2 feet off the ground. Again, it's hard to judge scale on this game until you really look at this equipment in real life and see how big it is. I went to a farm machinery show last year, or actually the beginning of this year, sorry, and I was able to see this stuff for the first time, and I mean it's just huge. I saw like the butterfly mowers, the Kloss butterfly mowers, and I was like, those things are massive. But in the game they don't look that big, but in real life, man, those things are huge. Alright, so like I said, we want to make sure, okay, the bale toggle, we need to toggle the bale wrapper off. Okay, and then yeah, I think we're good to go. Turn our lines off. Don't need those. Working? Yep, it's working. Excellent. And then I have some scripts built in, so it should automatically stop. Yep. At least I thought it would. I don't know, do I want it? You know what? I need to turn that off. I don't want... It won't... I need to turn the whole mod off. That's okay. Because with this baler, I shouldn't need to... I shouldn't have to stop. Right? Or do I... Yeah, I have to stop long enough for it to offload the bale. That's right, because there's like no pre-holding. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. It's early. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Gotta get this little chunk. Come on. Ah, I hate when I miss stuff. Laugh at me all you want. So I have, you can see I have the unit convert mod installed, and I think each one of these bales is like 0.3 tons. We know they're 4,000 liters, but if you're using the unit convert, I think it's like 0.3 tons. It's the bale. Tell me how much is 0.3 tons in pounds. I don't know. I don't want to do math right now. Brain hurts. I'll tell you what we are going to do. I'm going to crank up the tunes, and we're going to fast forward through getting this baled, and then catch back up after I get it all baled up. All right. Talk to you in just a second, or maybe a minute, minutes. We'll see how long it takes. Alright. everything is baled up, and we have. I went ahead and bought. I haven't used this one a while. Our trusty little Ursus T127 holds 8 bales again, which I think is perfect size. Matches his farm very, very well. I was going to manually pick up bales and use like a bale holder on the back, and I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. Not going to mess with it. So we're going to use the Ursus to pick these bales up. I haven't used this, man, since the Anderson DLC came out. I like the Anderson stuff, but I don't know. It just feels like I kind of turned that the wrong way, but through the magic of Farm Sim, we'll be able to pick it up. I just feel like it might be a little bit too big for our operation here. Not to mention, I only have a 140 horsepower tractor. You start pulling that thing with 20-something bales on it, yeah, it's a little tough. Now, here is the true test. Let's see how well our bale stacks work here. Should be able to just drop these and they'll go in. There we go. Perfect. Like I said, I haven't used this Ursus in a while. Oh, I thought you were ready, but you're not. There we go. Again, you can tell this is an early Giants mod because there's no hose connections. So, not quite sure how the hydraulics work. But they do. Magically they work. So we'll get another load here. This one is quicker than the Anderson in terms of working speed, how fast it picks stuff up. But again, I think it's a little less realistic than the Anderson ones. Why is there a bale there? I didn't spawn a bale, did I? We'll take care of it in a minute. Come on. There you go. I'll tell you what, we'll take this load over to the other storage. We have some over there for the sheeps. Tractor's getting a little grubby. It'll need to be washed soon. Washed, or as they say around here, washed. Gotta throw the R in there. Unload it here. Been looking at some grain dryers. I don't know if we're gonna do it. I haven't really found one that I love. I know you're probably like, quit being so picky, but hey, there's so many mods out there. If I wasn't picky, I'd have 10,000 mods in my mod folder. I don't want to be that guy. And if you're that person, kudos for you. But I love having separate mod folders for each map I'm using, and map loads up super quick, especially running a SSD. Runs super quick. So I need to find out, why is there a bale here? It's a real, it is. It's a real item. So it must have spawned a bale for some reason. Let's pick it up. Let's try this again. Try it one more time. So would we have 8? I can tell you how many bales. Would we have 8, 16, 17 bales? Not bad. Why is that? Well, it's waterfall error. It's nothing to do with the... That's alright. Well, we need those bales anyways. We need them. This is a great little spot for our bale trailer. Perfect. Let's grab our forks here. See about feeding the sheep. Oh, don't run over your weight, silly. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab this bale and see. That's kind of weird though that it didn't take it. In fact, let me so it says I have 7 bales in there. There's a couple there. That's alright. We need them. We need the bales. Oh, well, that's weird. They went back in there. Oh, okay. Spawn a couple. So we can feed our sheep here. I said the pallet forks work great. I love it. They work really well for... because then you can use them... You can use as the bale forks. I can't talk. You can use them as pallet forks. Okay, that filled up. Only took 2/3 of our bale. So we'll put the rest over here. Let's see how much more we need. I gotta turn the water on over at the small pen. Let's grab one of these bales. Well, we got one already spawned. Just grab it. Make a decision and stick with it, Raz. That's what you need to do. So we have, while we're doing that, we'll turn the water on. Has a little float in there, automatically cuts off. Just like to pretend it does. At the end of the day, it is a game. I love the way our little farm has turned out, though. I really like how this looks. I like how it's laid out. And it's been really fun to play. The little sheep farm. This is really the first time I've done anything with sheep in a year since 19 came out. So it's kind of nice to do that. Oh, seriously? How much of the bales left? 0.01 tons. Well, we can put it in there. It'll go in storage. Alright. Kill the motor. I think that's it. Excellent. So we have hay. A little bit of hay. Not tons. And we're hoping that this field grows. Again, I'm not quite sure. Turn grass on because it's been in this stage for a while now. But I'm hoping when it changes over from midsummer to late summer that we'll see a growth change. And then if this grass grows, if Seasons works correctly and this pen works correctly, I shouldn't have to feed any hay for a while because the sheep will just eat the grass out of here. I still had to put hay in that barn over there because there isn't any grass. But here, these sheep should be able to just eat. And then we won't have to feed them any hay until winter. That's what I'm hoping. We'll find out. What I'm going to do is say goodbye to all of you. Now, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you think about the video and the series in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help my little channel grow. Having a lot of fun. Love hanging out. Love making the videos. And I hope you like them too. And until next time, everybody stay safe. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.